Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So this week, Pisces, I'm kind of combining two concepts. It is the week of ancestral readings, so I am asking your ancestors to come forward. Those ancestors that specifically are involved with what we're going to discuss, like that they're helping to guide you, they're there energetically and supportive for you, whether you see them or not. What we're going to ask about is your blind spot. So what you don't see coming. We're going to ask what you don't see coming. Why is this being brought? Why is this being brought towards you? And then what you can expect from this. So I'm going to use, I'm keeping it really simple too. I'm using my Energy Oracle deck and I'm using my Tarot de la Nuit. And yeah, we're going to see where it goes for you. There is an extended at the end of this as well. And it's actually a true extended where I could just continue to draw more cards out at the end. Because we don't usually do that. I have like these whole elaborate little things that I do. So it's actually just a true extended. And the link is at the top of the description if we're drawn to it. So let's get started with this Energy Oracle deck. Pisces, Pisces, my Pisces friends. Your blind spot, your blind spot. I'm gonna keep pulling cards here. Very funny split. Okay. Oh, interesting. So, what I see here for you as I see that you're going to be going into a period of rest, but I see it as actually like, because it's sitting here with the Three of Pentacles, you're going to be going into a period of rest, a break, like a break from where you really put your effort in your work, like working with other people with the Three of Pentacles. So I'm kind of thinking like, oh, this is coming out. Yeah, this will be like the first week in December. Oh no, this will be the last day in November. But it's taking us into the first week of December. So perhaps some of you, I don't know, this is a blind spot. So maybe this is some sort of energy that you might be going through if you're taking some time off of work with the Three of Pentacles, like sharing and working your energy with other people. It could be like through the winter break or something like that even. But there's definitely some sort of period here where you're going to be resting. You need to recover. I feel like if you've been working really, really hard, if you've been sharing a lot of yourself with energies that are outside of you, you're getting a break. You're going to be getting a break from that. You're totally going to be getting a break from that. So I don't know that that's the full blind spot for you, because if you anticipate having a bit of a break, well, then that's obvious, right? But it will be a time for you to really rest and recover. Now, kind of part of why this is happening for you, though, why the universe is bringing this towards you, and I can feel like, I can really feel why, like this is a kind of reading that would come out where your ancestors are back behind it. Because this is, I feel like you're going to go through a bit of a difficult emotional time between your mind and your heart here. So we have anxiety, and then we have the Magician card. While you're in this sort of state of rest and rejuvenation, you're going to be in your head a lot. So the meditation is going to be really important. maybe even something beyond that. I just feel like, because unless you're just a spectacular meditator like myself, I'm not. I tend to work my energy and my anxiety out by being physical and doing things and trying to, you know, get it going, to work it out that way. So whatever works for you. Because this rest and rejuvenation, this lack of distraction, perhaps, lack of needing to share your energy outside of you, has the potential here to get you feeling very anxious. It's like the Nine of Swords. Really worrying about how to manifest something. Wanting to create something. A new beginning. What is the first step in this manifestation? How do I do this? I feel like you might get kind of caught up in your head here. And then, so what can you expect by getting caught up in your head? And then you get the Heartbreak card. In the Eight of Wands, it makes you, this is that point where I said, like, and it's like the Three of Swords. It's like the Nine of Swords turns into the Three of Swords. Literally, if I was looking at these oracle cards like tarot, I would say that the rest and rejuvenation is a lot like the Four of Swords. Like taking time out, taking time to heal, getting enough rest, looking after yourself emotionally, but somehow that gets carried away into the Nine of Swords, like this anxiety could be produced here because you're trying to manifest something new. So you're really thinking about it. Really, really thinking about it. And it has something to do with what is close to your heart, too. So you end up with a broken heart. You end up feeling sad. Like, I really want to say, you end up feeling sad here. But with the Eight of Wands, like, you really want to move. You really want to communicate. What's truly interesting is that you've got Woman Holding the Heart and Angel de la Nuit is at the bottom. So Angel de la Nuit, the Angel of the Night. I've always been trying to figure out a way to define this because there's no real definition of this. It's obviously the namesake of the deck for this. I feel for me it's a little bit like maybe the High Priestess. Yeah, I would. Maybe like a High Priestess, although they already have a High Priestess in this deck. But it's also a very innocent. Angel innocent. I would say High Priestess and maybe Temperance. And then you have this Woman Holding the Heart. There's a lot of like feminine energy surrounding feelings that you're going to be working through here. A lot of very feminine energy surrounding these feelings. There's the Angel of the Night too, being guided. Like I feel like your ancestors would really like to guide you through some sort of process here. So I want to clarify, I'm going to clarify your broken heart and the Eight of Wands. The Broken Heart card for Pisces. The Broken Heart card for Pisces. The Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Like, yeah, there's something you can't, like, right? And then you have the Eight of Wands. You want to move, you want to communicate. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Okay, first, the broken heart. You have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. It's really being held back. Really being held back from what you feel so much passion and desire for. What really fuels your creative spark. Like really feeling held back from that energy. You know, too, like what you do, how you share your energy with others, how you collaborate and work with others. If circumstances play out that you are taking a rest from this, you may feel that, like feel that sort of lack of sharing, of being connected to these energies. You're feeling that lack. You're going to feel that lack. This is almost like a nice heads up to say, try to avoid being in your head too much about creating some sort of new beginning. And the Eight of Wands, to clarify that, you have the Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Swords. There's that Four of Swords. There's that rest and rejuvenation. Direct your energy as best as you can back into healing yourself and resting. You want to move here. You also, I feel like you want to heal something. Perhaps you want to heal something beyond yourself, but if you've got the broken heart, it's really hard to heal other things outside of ourselves. And Pisces tending to have such a big heart. Sometimes, needing the time to look that, well, you need to look after your heart too. Like, you have to look after your heart before you look after the hearts of others. This anxiety, why the universe is bringing this to you is to get you in your head. And maybe it's to help you manifest something in a way you wouldn't have manifested it before. So the anxiety card. The anxiety card. The Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. See, like you're feeling like something is ending here, but you want to rush towards it. But I don't know, it's like you can't with the Eight of Swords. So it sort of feels like you're going to be in a situation where circumstances are out of your control. And it has you freaking out a little bit. The Magician. Oh, you're really looking at every angle to try to figure out how to communicate and how to move forward. Let's get some information on these two. I'm going to pull out clarifiers for these two. Woman holding the heart and Angel de la Nuit. Woman holding the heart and Angel de la Nuit. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Again, you're getting these fours coming up. Like they're kind of shutting things down on you. Like, right, you want to move, you want communication, you want movement and communication. You desire victory here. You're watching, you're hoping for a new beginning in feelings and emotions. But the Four of Swords comes in, it's time to heal. Swords comes in, it's time to heal. You want communication, you want clarity. But the Four of Pentacles comes in, it's time to be stable and balanced. It's time to be stable and balanced. Best thing to focus on in rest and rejuvenation. This is the last question I'm going to ask for you. Best thing to focus on in rest and rejuvenation. What is the best thing for Pisces to focus on in this rest and rejuvenation? The Ace of Wands. Getting your mojo, baby. Focus on it. It's weird. That is funny. The Ace of Wands. Okay, if you're bored. I don't know, this is really a funny card to come out there. The Ace of Wands. Focus on being creative. Whatever you feel like is holding you back, whatever conflict is going to fold out here between your heart and your mind, put all of that into something creative for yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't overthink it. Try not to. Maybe the solution to whatever you want is in some sort of creative process, as opposed to trying to think it out, right? As opposed to trying to think it and feel it out. Make it something creative. Make it a piece of artwork. Make it a sculpture. Make it a tray of muffins. I don't know, right? Like just exercise it in some way to help your mojo. I really feel like they're kind of telling you how I would deal with this kind of stuff. Like, I can't meditate when I get into this sort of a state, like what I see here. I need to get on my rebounder. I need to put my music on. I need to bounce. And that's the Ace of Wands. Like it's utilizing everything that is turning around in you like crazy and getting it out. Like, you gotta get it out. You gotta get it out. This is a really interesting heads up. I think this is quite an interesting blind spot reading. I'm kind of glad that I was drawn to do this week, because I feel like I help. I can help if I can do something like this to get you through it. Okay, I'm going to push these down a little bit. I'm going to do the extended, which is like literally a true extended. I'm going to continue to pull out cards to see how far into the future I can go with this. Pisces. Until next time, my dear Pisces, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.